Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today's video is a video that I haven't filmed before for this channel, and it is my makeup empties. I don't generally go through a lot of makeup, so the fact that I have empties to talk about, and it's not just like 2 or 3, this is exciting. So I'm gonna kind of breeze through things to keep this video from being long, because I have 13 empties to talk about plus some other stuff, because this video is gonna be a little different, but I'm gonna go very quickly. So if you have any other questions about the products that I mention in this video, leave a comment, ask me. I am very happy to tell you in detail what I thought about all of these products. I just don't think I have the time for it in this video because there's a lot. So there are also a few things that I don't have with me to show you, but that I did finish. I finished most of these while I was in school, and I had to very quickly pack up and come home, so I didn't want to just like bring home garbage, so I did end up throwing most of it out because I didn't really think I'd be filming a video like this. So sorry, but I promise you I did use them up. The products that I mentioned in this video are everything that I have used from January of 2020 until now, which is end of June. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of a twist on it. I got this idea from Christina Chang. She does, I forget exactly what she calls it, but she kind of challenges herself to track how much she uses up and how much she spends, and is trying to use up more than she spends on. I'm not part of that like collab, but I really liked the idea, and I know that I need to track how much I'm buying so that it's not a ridiculous amount. So I'm also going to talk about everything that I've bought in the past 7 months. So let's get into it so that it's not 4 years long. I'm going to start with the things that I don't have with me, and the first thing is my Bath & Body Works Japanese Cherry Blossom Lotion. It's just a basic lotion that I had that I've been using off and on for the past like year and a half, and that retails for $13.50. I also used up my Bath & Body Works Pretty as a Peach perfume, which smelled really great, and that retails for $14.50, and it's a very springy scent, and I'm not 100% sure on Bath & Body Works' cruelty-free status, but if they are cruelty-free, I'd probably repurchase. I also, if I'm looking down a lot, it's because I'm looking at a list of everything that I have written down, so I'm sorry about that. But I also used up the MAC 3D Dimension like mascara sample, and I'm putting all samples at $2 as like an average. Most of my samples are going to be averaged at $2 unless their full size is very expensive, because then I will do it by like price per ounce or gram or however much it is. I also used up my pink beach flower perfume, which retails for $16.50, and I liked it. Wasn't my favorite scent. I wouldn't repurchase it. As far as I can tell, that is everything I have used that I don't have in front of me. So let's go through what I do have in front of me. So I used the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser. I love my CeraVe face washes. I really liked this face wash. I won't repurchase it though, because it was very like gentle, and I feel like if I'm gonna spend money on a gentle face wash, it's gonna be a cheaper one like Cetaphil or something else, but I'm not spending like $15 on this, although it was good. It was good for when my skin was feeling more dry, but like I said, I have other face washes that I'll use instead of that. I used this Milk Essence mask, and it was actually really nice. It smelled like really sweet, but not like perfumey. I got this off of Shop Miss A, by the way. It was only $1, and it was nice. I would recommend it. I would repurchase it. But I'm not super into sheet masks because I feel like they're kind of wasteful. But I mean, for $1, it was nice. I used up this Bath & Body Works Bali Mango lotion. I didn't like this one. I didn't like how it smelled. It smelled like rotting fruit, and I mainly just used it on my feet until it was gone so that I could get rid of it. And this also retailed for $13.50, just like the Japanese cherry blossom one. I hated this. This is my, sorry, I'm reaching into the basket that they are in. This is my ColourPop All-Star Setting Spray. This was recently in a project pan, my Harry Potter project pan, and I'll link that down below if you're interested. I also hated this. It smelled terrible, and I'm not a big fan of setting sprays. So I used this to wet my eyeshadows the entire time that I had it. ColourPop sent this to me, and I hated it. It retails for $10. I wouldn't recommend, and I wouldn't repurchase. So I have these Better Not Younger hair product samples. One's a shampoo, one's a conditioner. I got these from Sephora. They smelled amazing. They made my hair when it was long feel fantastic and smell fantastic and be soft and clean and stay clean. And I'm pretty sure that they're like $30 for the full size. I won't spend that much on hair products, especially since I don't have hair now, or at least not a lot. I would recommend if you have that kind of money to spend on shampoo and conditioner, but I don't, so I won't repurchase them, but they were very nice, and I liked them, and they were samples, so I made each one $2 because I wanted to. I have a lip product here from Steve Laurent. This is the Champagne Lip Gloss. I used the fuck out of this. I even took out the stopper, if you can see. Oh, yes you can. This was one of my favorite lip glosses. There's a little bit at the bottom that I can't get out, but that's okay. This retails for $22, and I love this lip gloss. It is fantastic. It felt great. I would totally repurchase, just in a different shade. I talked about this in my best and worst lip glosses video. Link that down below. I fucking loved this. It's not very often that I would say, yeah, I'll spend a lot of money, in my eyes, on a lip gloss. But I would. I really, really liked this. I love this lip gloss. I don't have enough good things to say about it, honestly. And $22, I think, is an okay price. So that's what I have to say about this one. If you couldn't tell, it's one of my favorites. I only actually have 2 more products to talk about. I have my Essence Volume Stylist 18-Hour Curl and Hold Mascara. I just finished this the other day. It's not like empty, but it's very dry, and it like, do you see that giant clump? It's just like really like weird, and like the formula is dry and weird, and I have to go in with more. And it's also quite old, so it's either expired or it's like as empty as I can get it, so I'm considering this an empty. I know if you go to Ulta you can get it for like less than $4, but on the actual Essence website it said it was $5, or it was $4.99. I rounded, and I like to go by the brand website as often as I can because that it keeps me more like consistent. This said it was $5, so I labeled it. My mouth's not working, I am so sorry. I labeled it as $5. I really liked this mascara. It reminds me a lot of the Marc Jacobs mascara that I have. This one, I don't know what the name of it specifically is. It just says Marc Jacobs. And I like it. It's very wet. It's what I'm using today. It's very wet and like thick, clumpy almost, but like in a good way. And this is fucking expensive. So if I can have a dupe for $5, I will repurchase this. I would love to repurchase this when I have way less mascaras because it's in my top 3 and I just have a lot. So I will repurchase this at some point, but not anytime in the near future. My last empty for this video is my Formula 10.0.6 Pores Be Pure Skin Clarifying Mud Mask. This is a little not sample, but like a mini that I got at Ulta 2 years ago. But this was $3 on the Ulta website, and I went off of the Ulta website. so much for being consistent. But this is the 1 ounce tube and it lasted me a long time. I didn't use it like every week or anything, but this probably lasted me a dozen uses or so, which I feel like is a really good price breakdown. I thought this was nice. It was a mud mask, it was fine, it was clarifying, it made my skin feel clear, but it didn't like wow me, you know? But I mean, for $3, I would buy this or one of the other ones to try once I have less face masks in my collection. So that is all of my empties. Overall, I used up $114 worth of stuff. I wanted this to be like a midway and then an end of year video kind of a thing, but I might end up filming like an updated version of this, I guess, like another empties in a couple months, because I feel like I'm doing really well when it comes to using up eyeshadows. Using up makeup products, not eyeshadows. Although I did use up an eyeshadow, which is why I said that, and I'm not going to count it in here because it's a single eyeshadow in a whole palette, and I just don't feel like doing that. But I did use up an eyeshadow. I just wanted to point that out. Next, I'm going to talk about my purchases. I purchased a lot more than I thought I did. I'm not very happy with how much I spent, but I'm gonna be self-aware for the rest of the year. I did get a January BoxyCharm. I had BoxyCharm for a year and then I canceled it, so my January BoxyCharm was $25. I made a Shop Miss A purchase for $35.26. I made an e.l.f. purchase for $39.15. A Fenty purchase for $51.96, which the last 3 I do have in a haul video, which I will link down below if you're interested in that. And then I have another haul video where I bought more Fenty and I spent $101.14. I went a little overboard, but I'm really happy with everything I got, so I don't care. And then I spent $31 approximately at Sephora, another $21.75 at Sephora on the makeup eraser, like peach edition set thing. I bought the e.l.f. acne primer on sale for $2.50. So I saved $7.50, which I thought was a great deal. Not even mad about buying that. 2 weeks ago, I made a Tarte purchase that I haven't gotten yet. That was $68.51. And then a Dahia Beauty purchase, which they are a Black-owned beauty brand that I discovered recently. And I only bought 2 things from them, and I spent $50. So I'm very excited for them to come in. And I am going to be doing a new makeup that I bought video where I like actually use it soon, hopefully. I don't know. I'm very busy. And then I spent about $40 at Target and Walmart on CeraVe face washes and a Neutrogena face wash and the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. When you add it all up, I got I wish, $466.54. I did round while speaking to you at that like last half because I got lazy, but I did the math and it was way too much. So I either need to really get cracking and start using shit up, or just stop buying makeup, which I doubt will happen. But my goal was to use up more than I spent on, but I don't see that happening. But I'd still like to continue this because I think it's very interesting. So if you're interested in this, feel free to join me. I believe Christina, oh my god, what is her name? Christina Chang, I believe it's called the Reverse Rouge Challenge. It took me this whole video to figure out what that was called, and I thought it was a great concept. So I will link her down below and her Reverse Rouge playlist if she has one. Check her out. She's fantastic. I love her. Check out all the videos that I linked down below because they're gonna be great, I promise. and motivate me to use my stuff, please, because I apparently don't have enough motivation to use up my makeup. It's a shame, really is. That is everything that I bought, everything that I used, and I hope I can film another one of these very soon without adding to the purchases, because that will be great. But Lord knows I might drop 200 on the ColourPop website, so whoops. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to tune in and ask any questions about the products that I talked about, because I know I didn't really go into detail. Like, comment, subscribe, and tune in for the next one. Bye!